Donald Trump, he's expected to turn himself in today. I was watching Fox and Friends, and people were camped out all night just to get a glimpse of the former president, I guess doing a perp walk. I guess he's got to do the whole walk up the stairs, go in there, get fingerprinted, get booked. Wouldn't it be great, like Dylan said, if he looked around and hightailed it for the streets? He just took off. Wouldn't it be great if he just, hey, look over there, guys, and phew, he skedaddled? That would be funny. That would be epic. But Donald Trump is going to be arraigned today, and here's the deal. I'm a little bit torn. I think this is completely politically and race motivated. There's no way this African-American DA would do the same with Barack Obama. There is no chance. And you have to remember something. Everybody lives in their own echo chamber. Everybody lives among their own people. So this DA lives among his own people. Who are his people? Well, his peers in the legal profession. His peers, I'm sure, think, man, you're awesome. You're going to bring down or at least embarrass Donald Trump, who all of a sudden, when he ran for president, became a racist. Wasn't a racist before he ran for president. Of course, he was a Democrat, and the numerous pictures and the numerous things he did for the African-American community are beyond anything that anybody wants to talk about. Of course, he also was a jack about the whole housing thing back in the day. But not everybody's perfect either way. Not perfect good, not perfect bad. We all have flaws. We all do stupid things. He's done enough. But anyway, so the DA lives among his peers. His peers are also the African-American community, where it is now viewed that Trump is somewhat racist. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Wages went up. Jobs went up. He did a great job as president for the African-American and other minority communities. But that's the perception. So the DA, he gets to sit there and in his echo chamber be a hero. That's what he gets to do. He frankly just gets to be a hero. And you know what? That's what matters to people. Many people, what matters to them is what's said on Twitter. Many people, what's said to them is what's said at the barbershop. Many people, what matters to them is Facebook. You get my point. But the fact of the matter is, for a guy in a legal profession, a DA, you're looking for the whale. It's no different than the casino industry. Bring in the whale. Bring in the career maker. Well, this DA got himself a career maker. Now, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens down the road. And remember, this is a grand jury that indicted Donald Trump. This is not just one guy that said, hey, look, go over there and get Donald Trump arrested. This is a grand jury. This is a supposed, 15-member group of his peers. That's where we're at with this. That's where it is. So, regardless of whether you feel this is a, what do they call it, a banana republic, this is what third world countries do, that kind of thing, regardless of whether you think that, the fact of the matter is this went in front of a grand jury. And the grand jury came back to indict. Period. We'll see what happens moving forward. I guess my bigger question would be this. Let's say, for the sake of argument, I think this is the most interesting, and YouTube, I want to know what you guys think. If this goes and just gets thrown out, a judge says, no, this is crap. Statute of limitations is over. This is at best a misdemeanor. No, throws it out. Let's just say this becomes not the trial of the century. Is it embarrassing to the DA? And if it is embarrassing, does it matter? Does it matter? I don't think it does. I don't. I think the DA got his pound of flesh by being the guy to bring in Donald Trump from the people. The guy for the people on the left is the most notorious guy out there. So let's just say, for the sake of argument, this whole thing gets dropped out, thrown out. I don't know, still the guy that brought in Donald Trump. And again, in his echo chamber, that makes him a hero. Now, that's sad. That's very sad. That's one of those things where you go, that shouldn't be. The guy should be embarrassed, but you tell me. People lining up. People can't wait. There's going to be a mugshot. How many people are going to see the mugshot? What would you do in the mugshot? I don't know what I'd do. But I know this. I'd make damn sure that I don't look like Nick Nolte, or I'd make damn sure I don't look like one of these guys that you get embarrassed not only for being in a mugshot, but you get embarrassed, ladies and gentlemen, by the way the mugshot looks. Now, having said all that, will you vote for Donald Trump? Does this influence, assuming he's out of jail? I mean, hell, once you get a guy in jail, you can trump up anything, no pun intended. You can trump up anything you like. But assuming that he gets arrested, which is supposed to happen today, assuming that whatever happens, and it's not it's not going to get pled down. They want a felony, and you can't run for president if you're a felon. Assuming this doesn't prohibit him from being president, will you vote for Donald Trump? Does it influence your vote for Donald Trump? We're going to talk to Jason Allen Hammer about that exact thing. Does it influence? Does it make you say, hey, stick it, I'm voting for Trump? It kind of does me. It does. It makes me say, all right, I think, you know what? I've not voted for Trump in the past, but I'm going to vote for him now. I think it does. Do you think the media, and I'm talking about across the board, has covered this fairly to this point? Do you think the media has gone out of its way to paint this in a manner that maybe it is or maybe it isn't? And if you don't know, who do you trust to tell you the actual truth? And that stinks, right? That stinks to high heaven, because I want to watch somebody and I want the truth. Jason Allen Hammer is going to give us the daggone truth. But I'm just curious. You know, if you're out there and you're going to vote in the next election and Donald Trump is eligible, you know, used to be if you got arrested or you had an abortion or you had something in your past, you were eliminated. Boom. Eliminated. You had, except for, of course, well, actually two guys, George W. Bush, the cocaine, and Bill Clinton, all the different crazy stuff that he did. But now it's almost a badge of honor. Now it's almost, well, you know what? He got arrested. He fought for it, and away we go. Hey, thanks for watching Don't At Me with me, Dan Dakich. Make sure to like, subscribe, or click the notification bell for more of my beautiful face. Check out my full show to my right, or watch this other video. See ya.